following film is presented in its complete theatrical version. It was rated R by the MPAA and may not be appropriate for children under 17.
JTETV, we back at it again. God damn it. Sage, we haven't seen you in a long time. How you doing, brother?
Bluebell, good as hell.
Bluebell.
He's an idiot.
So
He's an idiot.
good.
Back at it again. Man.
Shout out. We got the Black Lives Matter tee. Shout out Black History Month.
Type shit. Shout out Black History Month for sure.
To all the women who are watching this that may be going through the situations that we brought up in this show,
This is
I pray the best for you. I really hope you find the support that you need.
Absolutely, please.
JTETV. We talk about it a lot. We talk about this shit a lot. And like right now, we're not going through this. Right now, it's all hypotheticals, but there's somebody out there that's watching.
All hypotheticals.
It could be real. And if it is real for you, first of all, I apologize. You shouldn't be going through this. Second of all, I pray the best outcome. I pray whatever you need to happen, I hope it happens. I'm going to put that disclaimer out there. TV as a whole, because we talk about this shit and we just all speak hypotheticals and a lot of cracking jokes about it, but it's a very serious topic.
Yeah, no. Yeah, we're not playing like it's not a joke to us. It's just we gotta make light of the situation.
Like anything that we may have said.
Absolutely. Because a lot of times women will feel that way, like it's men. Why they talking about women? And these is just like giving y'all
look, and that's the thing. That's why I only gave my women examples for give a stereotype answer. I know y'all out there, we wouldn't say that. Absolutely. If I could have Tay on here tonight, I would put her on here for sure. But we was just more so getting a hypothetical answer from y'all so we could better our answer from ourselves. We not knocking nobody or trying to bash nobody. We're not doing that. We didn't start a podcast to do that shit. No. But no, man, let's dive straight into it. We ain't gonna play around with it. Today's topic, we're gonna talk about abortion versus prenup. So my first question to y'all, we agree with it? And I'll say agree with it. I mean both sides. When you say you agree for man and woman, whoever's breadwinner or whatever the situation, you agree with it.
I'm about to say whoever the breadwinner is, if they present a prenup, if it's like if y'all aren't equally yoked in the marriage, if one person is like way ahead of you financially and they say, hey nigga, we signed this prenup, man or woman, you gotta go with it, because it's like at the end of the day, yeah, it's love, but you still gotta sign that hoe because it's still a business and it can still get ugly. Look at what's his name? Look at old Amazon. Homegirl became the richest woman in America off a divorce.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me.
Love is definitely a part of it, but marriage is in. Shit happens. So, let me
ask you this, Buck.
A situation where your girl making X amount of money and she still love you for you. Y'all get married, and she say, "Hey, we gonna sign this prenup." Honestly, if you love them, you gonna sign it anyways. It's not like it's just a formality. It should be a formality if y'all in love.
Okay. Now what if you're on the way to marriage, obviously, because this is done before marriage. What if you're on the way to marriage and you love her XYZ, y'all been perfect 7-8 years, and now you say, all right, I'm tying the knot. And you mentioned a little tidbit, hey, yeah, I'm gonna want you to sign that. And she says no.
So you're gonna have to stop, because like if I am not marrying the woman without the prenup, her saying no is gonna stop the marriage. That's gonna halt everything. But even deeper than that, that's gonna be like an eye opener.
It is. Man. Okay, so what does it show? What does it give you? Like, what does it give you as a man when your woman says, after 7 years, y'all profess love, marriage, XYZ, she tells you, I don't want to sign that. What does it tell you as a man?
I mean, man, like I said, we're talking man or a woman. If me as a man, if I'm presenting a prenup or a woman is presenting a prenup to a man, and that person says no, then that means that there's a big chance that we're only with you, and the love that y'all had was definitely conditional. It was not.
Yep.
It was not unconditional. Like they was with you for the bread. They liked you because you was rich. They may have fell in love with you, but they fell in love with the pockets first.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they may have to learn to love you, but they always love them pockets.
It depends on too, like your morals too, because if you're willing to let them bend, then that's on you. But like if you know you've been dedicated to a craft or you've been on a journey long before this person got in the car with you, and you understand that either way it goes, you still got a destination. You just hopped in the car halfway here. You know what I'm saying? So like we ain't gonna neglect when I first started this bitch off and had to pump the gas and what I had to do to get the money to pump the gas. You know what I'm saying?
So if y'all woman was making way more than y'all and present y'all with a prenup, y'all cool with that?
Yeah, because I'm not with it for the money. So I'm
But
not.
I feel like, you know what I feel like? I feel like with a man, we gonna be way cool with it way before a woman be cool with it.
It's
Anyway.
her money, like because I feel like we think a lot more logically though.
Yeah, and that's it.
Like,
That's where it
you're
falls,
thinking
bro.
like, okay, I'm making money. She making way fucking more. She still love me for me. So we gonna sit here and like I'm gonna say yes to the prenup because at the end of the day, like it's her money. Like yeah, we're married, but it's still her money.
Okay, so
Even like in marriage, I definitely believe in like joint accounts and then separate shit.
yeah,
Like, it
absolutely.
shouldn't be just one joint account. Like
You
you have your
it,
account, I have my account, we have our account. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, you gotta have your rainy day stuff to the side.
I'm not gonna sit here and trip if she wants to. If my baby girl's breadwinner and she wants to slap me with that prenup, okay, yeah, I'll sign it. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm still marrying you. Like, I ain't marrying.
Right.
You know what I'm
But the
saying?
thing about it is, like, even with people, like, first of all, you got to be dealing with an individual, woman or man, that's got some bread if they talking about prenup.
Exactly. That's the next thing.
So that right there, you should already know it's a whole different ball game. And secondly, it don't matter if you don't get what he got or not, or she got or not. You still living a lifestyle that if all them clothes, all them purses, whatever he done bought you, if you returned it, you can still survive or start over.
Yeah. Okay, Sage, if you and spouse are together 7 years, same scenario as Buck. If she tells you we've been together 7 years, you want to marry me, I'm not signing a prenup, is it over then or what?
I don't think it's a deal breaker, but I think it's definitely going to make
Why
the.
is it not a deal breaker? So
It's
there's a chance
right
that you could. So there's a chance you could say, "All right, screw the prenup. Let's just go."
There's a chance, but I know a lot of guys who are successful and ways around that. Like, and they've told me like their stories, like, oh, I always had a separate bank account that this money was in, or you know what I'm saying. Like, there were strategies on how they made sure that okay, if she get half, she only gonna get half of this because the other stuff.
gonna be half of what you think.
Yeah.
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 Well,
So
and that's also kind of. I mean, into a woman, you know, she is gonna make her feel a way. But obviously, that's as a man, it's kind of well, we see it as we're not showing our full hand, and a woman go see, well, you're not completely invested in this relationship, like you're not completely here. You've got you like women go stir up some idea to make it seem like, well, you're not all in, so why are we even getting married? Because it doesn't sound like you're all in.
I'm
yeah,
gonna say the thing that I've been saying on this podcast. I probably said this shit like 15 different times
What's
about
that, but
date people that like you. If you date people that like you, you don't have to deal with this shit. If you date people that like you, you want to deal with no prenup shit. If she like you for you and she don't like you for the money, when you pop that question, if she say yes and you say prenup, she gonna say okay.
yep.
She like you.
Because
She never cares a fuck about the money.
yeah,
Date people with money. Fuck it. Date rich. The shit that way. She ain't worried about no damn prenup. She got her own shit. Fuck it. Like like it's like at the end of the day, it's simple. But I know this shit. This happens a lot.
absolutely.
Especially,
Oh, bro, this is
athletes and whatnot.
yeah.
It's a very hot button. Out of my tax bracket right now, that ain't the problem I got to deal with.
Me neither.
Maybe down the line, Lord say the same. Down the line, I'll be dealing with it. But hey, right now, it ain't me. But I definitely
Right.
know that it definitely is real. It definitely is a real problem. So I definitely say like, if she doesn't sign the prenup, it may not be a deal breaker, like Sage said, because there's still love there, but it makes it tricky.
But
And it's unnecessarily tricky.
Okay, so let me ask you this, Sage. What does it tell you as a man? Like, if your wife says no, hell no, what does that make you? What do you understand now, or what does it make you think now?
I mean, naturally, the sentence is self-explanatory. It's not saying that an individual is there for the money or whatever, but it is stating that the individual needs you, as in like you're not a want anymore, you're a need, because they may not be in it for the money, but they know if they leave you, it's going to be a different lifestyle. So,
Mm-hmm.
with that being said, it's like they want to make sure, okay, I may not have to have half, but when I do this prenup, I can get something in return because I've invested my time and in your space, yada yada yada.
Would
So
you say it's almost a sign of ignorance?
I would say it's a sign of safety. She's looking for
Don't
Yeah.
security. She's
percentages in a prenup, or is it just like down the middle? Is it always down the
because
middle?
women want to be secure. So prenups are not all they structure how you want them structured.
Oh,
So it's not all the time it's 50-50. It's how you structure it. You can say
50-50 is just most popular.
yeah, so if you divorce me, then let's say this, boom, you can have a car, you can have a house, but you ain't getting everything else. I'm gonna do that. You can structure it like that. But women want to be in a relationship where they feel secure,
Okay.
safety, financially, emotionally protective, like physically. So they want to know that, okay, if I invest my time into this relationship, I will at least walk away with something in return and not feeling like I gained nothing when I already lost the ultimate goal, which is forever with this person. So you want to make sure you ain't got to go start all the way over. Just think about if you tell a woman, I bought all this, I bought that. Now you need to go back home naked and restart. She
Yeah.
needs something to say,
I
I've
feel
had my time here.
I feel like it also depends on like was your success and route and however you got to where you're at to get what you have as far as success, was it stumbled upon? Did you suffer, or like how did it happen? Because the people that just, oh well, it fell in my lap, XYZ, then it's kind of like, well, you might not care. I mean, you're gonna care, but I've seen rich people piss away money because they did it off of TikTok or something and they just do dumb shit with it. But it's like, I'll
That
say,
depends, though.
huh?
I said that depends though, because uh, finding a spouse before that status
All
and
right.
a spouse after that status, finding a spouse right before it hits, like those time frames do mean something because first of all, the
You're
woman
not gonna find the same type of person though either.
and you're not gonna talk about no person like let's just say fuck it, I don't know, like anybody. They've been talking and with each other years and years before this person ever even thought he can blow up. They've been with you 7 years before somebody even knew you, and you
Mhm.
blow up. That individual 9 times out of 10 is not saying nothing about no prenup.
yeah,
No.
they're not worried about it.
You don't even have the authority. She done probably paid for shit. She done shit way along.
You
He'll
know,
never.
down. Yeah.
So it depends on the time of when your financial situation turns around and when you find a spouse. Those two correlate more than people know because it ain't always about, oh, like I want you for no, it's because now you're thinking differently because when you were broke, you didn't think like this. Now you got money, you want to protect everything. When you was broke, you didn't care if you lost your wallet because you didn't have a dollar in it.
That's
You
right.
know what I'm saying? So
You
like
ain't have nothing to protect.
nigga that's got 20,000 in that mattress at home, he rush it home every day to make sure it's still there.
Yeah. Now that makes sense. All right. So let me ask y'all this. This is the last question I got for prenup side. Now we all said we agree. We agree with how that works and we understand how that works. Would you agree if it's your mom in that situation? Your dad divorces your mom and your mom gets zero and she has to reconstruct her life. Your mom is 50, 60 at this point. And now mom gets zero from this. She's invested everything, and there's nothing left for her. Are you just like, tough shit, mom? I mean, we got to get going. Or what's your view?
I'll tell you this right now. My mama got her own money. So
well, I'm saying,
my mama been in her job longer than I've been alive. She got her own bread. She look.
absolutely.
Bro, I'm
gonna tell you from the perspective, like the real perspective. Now I'm gonna give you the hypothetical perspective because that's hypothetical. But the real perspective is my parents have been married for 30 years. They have always had a joint and separate. My dad has always had a job. My mom has been at the same job for like 30 something years. She's been at the same job longer than they've been fucking married. So it's like, if this were to happen to my parents, it's not. But if it were to happen, she'll be straight.
Absolutely.
She's always had her own money. That's always been the thing for her.
Yeah.
To answer the hypothetical,
if your dad played for the New York Giants and he was 80 million in, and mom was like, I don't ever need to work, I'm never gonna work, and boom, it happens.
But that ties back into time because, like I said, with time, who you are, if you're broke, if you have money, you think differently. If the mama or the son or whoever was in that situation and daddy cut them off, by that time, you should have your shit in line. Like if
you said should,
but you're not thinking like that because of the time frame that you're in. That's what I'm saying. Like if you grew up differently, then you would strategize once you get to that point in life and be like, okay, I know he got me, but let me make sure I got myself.
I hear it, and that's
you putting some away from what he give you.
Right, and that's good, and you can think
you got your own rainy day fund. Your own.
Now let's say if your mom didn't do it and she's left out with nothing.
At some point, we're gonna have to say, "Mama, you shoulda, coulda, woulda."
Okay, and that I just wanted to hear your view. That's right,
because there's like so many avenues that you coulda did and coulda went and shoulda went.
Wait, actually, I give you some real game, personal game. Then, if you want to be technical, that was the same shit that happened with me and my family. That was the same shit that happened to me. If you really want to be technical, like when my dad played in the league and everything, my parents got divorced over that, honestly, because she felt like he wasn't sharing none of the money and stuff with us, or like the money they had saved up for our college funds, he was using it and stuff like so. You know what I'm saying? But my mama came out, she had her own stuff though. And she was like, it just depends on how you grew up. My mama didn't grow up like with the Beverly Hills lifestyle. She grew up in a different style. So that time, that's what I'm saying. Because she grew up in them times, it was different. She already knew, like, okay, well, if this man leave me, I got 2 kids. I ain't finna just be out under 45. I gotta figure it out. So yeah.
You got at some point, it's like, especially this day and age, bro. I feel like sons, daughters, young people, anybody living in 2024, like you gotta know, bro. You gotta have something prepared for a rainy day, bro. Because this is the real life we live, bro. If you live in a high life right now and you thinking ain't no way you can fall off that surface, you better go talk to somebody because you sure can fall. You're on my mind. That I can't let it go. You're on my mind. That I can't let it go.